Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play Pikmin 2. This is episode 8. I'm XenoGeno Matt, and last time we finished up with the Citadel of Spiders, defeating Beady Longlegs and looking through some of the Piclopedia entries. This time we'll be looking at some of the treasure entries, as well as starting the next day. So for this time, I've decided to go through just the entries that I feel are the most, I guess, not really interesting, just ones that I kind of like the most, of treasures that I like the most. And if anyone wants to see one, just leave a comment and I'll go back and make sure to cover it on a future one. In terms of enemies, I still kind of want to show off all the enemies just because they're all very unique. At the very least, I want to show off Louie's entries because they're hilarious. But anyway, so starting out here, let's go with the Flame of Tomorrow. From the beginning of time, my people have searched for a perfectly clean, endlessly renewable energy source. Unfortunately, we've never found anything close to it. Rubbing these two objects together seems to produce fire. Maybe this is the long-lost energy source we've always been searching for? And of course, the paradoxical enigma. I'm not just an intergalactic space captain, I'm also an artist. I see the inner beauty in everything. Some things other people call ugly and boring, I find intellectually stimulating and aesthetically pleasing. It's true. I'm sophisticated like that. Classic Olimar. And how about the key? This item came from the personal treasure hoard of a massive Pikmin-devouring spider. The whole cave was crawling with all kinds of fearsome creatures. I decided to name that eerie cave the Citadel of Spiders. The ship can't stand bugs. Whenever I ask it to store a specimen for salvage, it threatens to stage a mutiny. This tasty red snack isn't quite a fruit, but doesn't seem like a vegetable either. I've analyzed it extensively, and it appears to be releasing stimulating pheromones. Maybe I should feed it to my wife. Wow. Alright, Olimar. It's a kid's game. I've discovered a complex series of underground tunnels beneath the perplexing pool. It seems like I can't walk 10 steps without discovering something previously unheard of. Making new discoveries nourishes my explorer's spirit. As a result from my latest scientific breakthrough, I think I'll eat this grand sweet. Classic. And I'll check the diamond and then, or actually, ooh, let's see what Olimar has to say about the patience tester, and then I'll head back to the main game. Just looking at the sealed container makes me want to open it up, but opening it will decrease its value on the alien antiquities market. Maybe I'll just use my imaginary can opener and pretend to open it instead. What a lad. So yesterday we went to the perplexing pool. Today, let's head back to the Awakening Wood, as a whole section of that area can now be accessed now that we have yellow Pikmin. Back to the surface we go. Let's go with 30 reds. $50 yellows, and a slight regret for taking out 30 reds, but it's fine, we'll work through it. Actually, this could work out pretty well. Alright, get these guys working on this grass. Come on, give me some nectar. Come on. Certainly, there we go, 1. 2, excellent. I think we got everyone with that. Okay. Okay. We got the ketchup and mustard brigade. We got the ravenous whisker pillars going up to eat those berries. Over my dead body they are. You stop that fiend! Attack! That's good for now. I'll get the berries later, I just didn't want them to have them. That sounded a lot more petty than what I envisioned. Why did I bring reds? I guess I thought there was going to be like a creeping chrysanthemum. So what we're going to do here is we're going to throw all 50 yellows up on this cliff. I feel like... Oh, I remember. I remember what I did. I just don't think it was a great reason. Okay. Take out this cloaking burrow knit. Excellent. What do we have here? Could it be the last Pikmin on the box art? The blue Pikmin! Look there! Wild blue Pikmin are chasing prey near the water's edge. Perhaps by observing these wild specimens, we can understand more about their true nature. Sir... Ding. I apologize. I was momentarily entranced by them. Now, back to work. I don't know why, that text box is very slow. Like, I get the beginning of it should be slow, but maybe there wasn't really a way for them to program in just those 2 lines of it being slow rather than the whole enchilada. I don't know what else to say. Sure, you can take the Ravenous Whisker Pillar. They're really going to town on that. Also, yeah, even though they're defeated, the Ravenous Whisker Pillar will absolutely spaz when you bring them back with you. Wait, actually, no, this was a bad idea! Instant regret. That's alright. That's alright. How many did they give us? Okay, they give us 2 each, so I'm gonna take... Put back 4 Pikmin. Cool. You stay there. Let me get some blue Pikmin. I'm not gonna lie, I really love the way the water looks in this game. At last, you have encountered them. They seem to have gill-like ducts on their cheeks. They must be blue Pikmin. Like the other types, they look to you for direction. While they are indeed surviving naturally, they still seem to long for a valiant leader. And I shall be that valiant leader, and we shall march into the heat of battle together. Battle against the pellet posies. How dare they exist? Come, friends. We must grow our army. Also, I'm gonna put back these Pikmin. That way I can get more blue Pikmin. Okay, come on, reds. In all this excitement, I failed to acknowledge the new enemy that these guys were hunting. These are Wogpoles. They will grow up to be Wollywogs one day. And you know we can't allow that. I am sorry, Wogpoles, but I cannot permit your existence. I shall not allow it. You shall not exist on this corporeal world. The easiest way to fight them is just throw a bunch of Pikmin after them, and then go as far away as you can from them, because they'll just run from you if a captain goes near them. Yeah, I know, I just want to pick up that, thank you. Here we have some paint. It's neat. This is a really neat little thing. You can clearly see it's blue paint, and the spot around where it was laying is blue, but the blue paint even kind of bleeds into the water. Like right around here. Really, really nice, subtle touch that you probably won't notice like the first time around. Like you might see the blue paint ring that it left behind, but like the fact that it kind of blends and bleeds into the water, really nice. See, the reason I brought the reds with me, apart from like fighting things if I needed to, was to carry the paint. But yeah, no, the yellows were just as good for that. I'm actually going to give the blues this cloaking burrow knit and these two pellet posies, even though they aren't the same color. So the other day I was looking up, like, what the fastest time, like, speed runs are for Pikmin 1 and Pikmin 2. People beat this game mad fast, especially Pikmin 1. I didn't even know it was possible to beat Pikmin 1 in 5 in-game days. Which is absolutely nuts, because there's... Or no, 6. 6. Just kidding, it's not possible for 5. But yes, 6 in-game days. When you think about it, day 1 is the impact. Day 2 is you go to... Oh, here we got decorative goo. It's Mario paint, and it's blue. Nice rhyme. Top 10 rhymes. But anyway. Where was I? Oh yeah, so day 1 would have been the impact site. Day 2 would have been the Forest of Hope, but you have to get every single treasure in one day. That's nuts. Day 3 is the Forest Navel. Again, getting every single treasure in one day. Speaking of treasure, here's that. I mean chip parts. This is Pikmin 1 we're talking about. Then after that, one day in the, well, either you can go back to the impact site and get the one treasure there. That's easy to do in one day. But then after that, you gotta go to the distant spring and get everything done in one day. And then beat the final trial on day 6. Like, that's nuts. Like, I wonder if, like, at any point in the development cycle, if one of the devs was just kind of like, I wonder if it is possible to beat this in 6 days. Also, we got some Carmex here, some healing cask. Let's get some Louie in. I forget what style of music Louie is. I want to say jazz, but I don't think that's right. It's kind of got like a swing to it. Maybe it's Olimar that has... Olimar just has like a natural... kind of like fluid. Like a song through it. Through the music, but Louie's is a... like you can kind of hear it's like dun 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 dun, instead of just like a fluid sound throughout it. Not sure what that's called. This game's actually got pretty good dynamic music. You'll notice that the music will change subtly when carrying treasure, depending on which captain it is. Even when fighting enemies, the music changes. Here we got something to break in the water. And breaking it drains the water. Wait, actually, I think there's... Okay. Everybody, attack! Yes, there is one nectar left over. Alright, 33 Pikmin to get flowered. Group them together with C-Stick. Rush in. And we got all but 2. Not bad. What lies behind wall number 2? We'll get there eventually. There we go. Aha, an electric gate and a hole behind it. The easiest way to get a whole bunch of yellow Pikmin up there is just to throw them here. I say that like it's not obvious, but the amount of times that I walked up on the bridge just to bring the yellow Pikmin there is more than I like to admit. And here we have a die. the typical D6. Did I perfectly throw 25 Pikmin? Oh! Oh, Lamar, you'll watch these lads, right? We've got 50 yellows. I think we're going to need to go down here. I think we'll be able to enter that cave before the end of the day. The only negative thing is we have blue Pikmin and we don't really need them. If I remember correctly, that hole has no water hazards. Here we have the Chance Totem. Now, how did half of you get in there? Whatever. I mean, it's either that or I have to haul all the way to the blue onion. Oh, sweet. Everyone's done. That's everybody. Alright, we certainly don't need 50 yellows. We've got like 33 blues. That's suboptimal. 30 yellows is fine. What do we have in terms of red? Oh, we have like no reds. Okay. I need 30 reds. You know, no. Okay, I know what's coming up ahead, and I'm going to want to throw it down. Let's put in 5 yellows. Put back in 2 whites. And go with 7 purples. I know, I'm not too into the idea of spamming purples as they are broken. But like, yeah. I'm certainly not gonna spam them. I would definitely use them for bigger enemies though, excluding bosses. So, you have at last reached the higher ground. Congratulations are in order. Wait, what's this? My seismic sensors are picking up tremors deep below. What force is at work in the depths of this planet? We shall find out. Yep, Bulblack's Kingdom. Only hazards are fire and electricity, but I believe that this is a cave that... Oh, that was not synced up at all. I believe this may be a cave that does not list white Pikmin, however, there may be buried treasures. I want to say so. I want to say specifically on sub-level 6 for some reason. If it even has 6 sub-levels, you know what, that's just a... We'll see. Also, something to note is that here is a Crimson Candy Pop Bud. These only appear here, and I think in one other cave. So if you want them in your Picklepedia, go ahead and throw a Pikmin in. It could even be the same color. It doesn't really matter. That just gets it registered to your Picklepedia. Here we have a new enemy, Orange Bulborb. They're like the regular Bulborb, except they're the reason I brought purples in, because they are light sleepers. And here are dwarf orange Bulborbs that I don't need to overkill with purples. Yeah, their radius of being alerted to you is expanded, so orange Bulborbs are harder to defeat than your average red Bulborb. Attack! And we stunned him. Gosh, it really feels like you're cheating the game when you just up and annihilate the poor lad like that. But at the same time, I mean, if you give him an inch, he'll take a mile. You really gotta be ruthless with these orange Bulborbs. Okay. Crystal Clover. And that's it for this sublevel. And I think that's a good stopping point. So next time on Let's Play Pikmin 2, we'll be heading further down into the Bulblax Kingdom. See you guys then.